I'm Sam Lyons, and today I'm going to talk about something that I get asked about every day. And lately, in the recent weeks, I've got a lot of the same question as far as people having trouble making their chords sound clear, getting the strings pressed firm enough against the fretboard, and not have the dead sounds, the thumping sounds when they go to play. Dead. And the one thing I want to point out, there's several things I'm going to show you that's going to help you eliminate the string buzzing and allow you to be able to play each string clear within a chord and not have any finger touching the string next to it and not being able to press down straight to the fretboard. So these are going to be some tips that are going to help you a lot. Eliminate all the trouble you're having, or those of you who are having the trouble of pressing, get the strings pressed down to make the sound, the chord sound clear. And the first thing I want to go over is you don't see this addressed a lot by many guitar teachers. And to me, it's the most important thing to begin with in being able to play chords to make them sound clear. And that's keeping your fingernails trimmed. Trimmed short. Because if your fingernails are long at all, when you go to play the strings, you go to press down the strings, your fingernail will cause your fingertip from not being able to press the string down firm to the fretboard. And that's what causes the string buzz. So, number one, be sure and have your fingernails cut on the cardigan. On the cardigan. Number two, so many people when they go to learn how to play, when they put the fingers on the chords, they tend to put it on the pads. The padded part of your finger on the end. You have to play on the very tips of your fingers as far as pressing the strings down, on the very tip of the fingers. That way, you go straight down, vertical, straight down to the string, to the fretboard. If you play it on your pads, there's two things that are going to happen. You definitely will not have pressure, the proper pressure to get the string to sound clear. And you're going to be probably touching the string next to the one you have your finger on. Both of those things will cause you not to have the chord sounding clear and clean. So those two things keep in mind. Also, when you're holding your guitar, be sure, in playing chords, be sure just let your arm be right down by your side, not out here. Because when you come out here, then your fingers tend to lay down at an angle and touch the strings next to them. So just let your arm relax straight down beside you, where you want your cardigan arm. Okay? And that's going to allow you to be able to play the chords clear. Okay. Another thing that I want to talk about is when you're playing your chords, you want to get as close. Let's say we're playing a chord, a simple chord like the G. Okay? Okay? And we're playing the easy form of the G, which is just the first string, the little string at the bottom, little thin string, on the third fret. 1, 2, 3, third fret. Okay, it's the easy form of G. Alright. The thing is, when you're playing this one finger chord, or more than one finger, when you're playing your chords, when it says third fret, let's say, this is the third fret right here. Okay? Just take and put your finger next to that third fret. 1, 2, 3. Next to the third fret. Not way back here, closer to the second fret. You want it right next to the third fret, not on top of it. And what this does is it requires you to have less pressure pressing on the string, which will mean less finger soreness also. And if you had it way back here, you tend to lose the pressure that it needs to have on the fret, the third fret. After all, that's what makes the the different notes. And having it firm right next to the fret will make it a lot easier to sound clear and a lot easier to press down. So keep it as close to the frets as possible. Now on some chords, like the C chord, where your fingers are pretty well spread out on the first 3 frets, again, you may not be able to get all 3 fingers right next to the fret, but get them as close as you possibly can. It's going to make all the difference in the world in you being able to play your chords clearly. So all of these things combined, if you focus on what we just covered, will help you be able to play your chords, get the strings to sound clear, get the chords to sound clean and clear, and it's going to be a big help to you not getting frustrated and trying to make your chords sound clear. Okay? So keep those points in mind. Now, a lot of beginner players, they try to do too much. You get them, say they get on the internet, maybe you've done this yourself. Start searching all over the internet for different guitar lessons, and you'll find lessons for this way, lessons for this way. Everybody trying to teach you something different. If you're looking just to learn chords and using chords, how to play songs on the guitar, this is what you need to do. You need to focus on just 4 chords. And when I first started teaching students here privately, my one-on-one students, I focus on just 4 chords. And by using those 4 chords, and I play them a special way, it allows you to get really good at playing the chords, making them sound good, changing from one to the other, and then learning a strum pattern and be able to play your chords from one to the other playing songs. So keep it really simple, keep it focused. If you'll do that, you'll learn really, really fast, and you won't get off track in all kinds of different directions. Bar chords, scales, all that sort of thing, they're great. But if you just want to play songs and chords on the guitar, the best way to go is, like I said, four chords, especially the ones that I'll show you how to play a special way. And down below in the description, I'm going to have a link to Magic 4 Chords. It's going to take you to a free page with a video showing you how to play the 4 chords, how to strum from one to the other, and how to work using the 4 chords to play songs. Also on that same page is a nice chord diagram, and it will help you out a lot. Between the chord diagram and the video there, you'll be able to learn the 4 chords and be playing these chords in a matter of days. Then you take those chords and play hundreds of songs, literally hundreds of songs. So if you would, and you want to get started quick, get started in the right direction, click that link, Magic 4 Chords, down below in the description. Also, I have 38 of my best beginner guitar lessons put together in a course. The same lessons that I've taught for over 40 years here privately to my one-on-one students. It's 38 weeks worth of lessons. You can go through them one step by step, learn each one well, and at the end you're going to know all the chords you need to know to play any song on the guitar. And you'll learn a lot of tricks and tips within each video lesson. I'll share some great things in the lessons. It's everything I teach here that would cost you about $1,000 or more if you came here one-on-one with me. So I'll have that link, bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com, down in the description. Click it, bring you to my home page, enter your email address, and that's going to bring you to the list of links for 38 step-by-step video lessons. Nothing to buy, no charge of any kind, no credit card, no trial. You'll have the access to the entire 38 lessons. Learn them as you have time to learn them, and you will learn how to play the guitar. One final thing I want to cover: so many beginner students tend to over practice. Don't over practice. Your fingers are going to get extremely sore. You're going to get totally frustrated right at the beginning and give up. So 10 to 20 minutes a day, every day, 6 days a week, is what you need to get started learning how to play guitar. Not sit down for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours and play. You will get totally frustrated and just give it up. I've seen that happen to so many students. So keep it simple, keep it condensed, 10 to 20 minutes a day, and you'll have really good success in learning how to play your chords and play songs. I've been doing this for over 40 years, and I've never had a student who really wanted to learn, who put the time in and followed my directions, followed my lessons, that did not learn how to play. You will learn how to play, and you will be so blessed in so many ways, because learning how to play the guitar is truly a gift of a lifetime. So check the links below for my 38 free lessons, Best Beginner Guitar Lessons course, also the Magic 4 chords. I think that's it for today. I also appreciate your comments too. Leave those down below if you like this video. If you like the way I'm teaching, getting some benefit from my videos, put your comments down below. I love hearing from all of you. Also, like this channel if you haven't already. Just click the red button, subscribe to it, and you'll have a little bell there. Click that bell and you'll be notified every time I put up a new course. So let's go play some guitar.